Hey, it's Wicked Pixel with over 20 mods you can use to create realistic romantic relationships. Each mod is optional, so pick only the ones that you want, but these mods will allow your sim to make a good first impression or create a fake personality, fine-tune their likes and dislikes in a romantic partner, have mental issues that might cause problems in romantic relationships, but there's a rabbit hole pharmacy you can go to, like for xanax, to calm those issues down. While out on the dating scene, there are risks like surprise pregnancies and STDs. Your sims can meet people online through dating apps, hook up with them, expand the number of social and romantic interactions. And let's just jump into create a sim and create a realistic personality for this sim, and I'll show you some mods that will help you do that. Okay, here we are with Guy Perkins, and the first thing you want to do when you're creating your sim is keep in mind how you want their behavior to be when they're out on these dates or meeting someone to build a romantic relationship. So I'm going to give him a few problems and issues, but his aspiration will be to be a serial romantic. And a couple of mods I use, or the mods you can use, is trait mods, which will add different traits, and these traits will give you different buffs, etc. So I have 2 ADHD. We're just going to make it just a major problem, but ADHD is a complex and colorful chronic condition often passed down. Well, we don't need to know all that. If you want to know what it is, you can look it up, but I got 2 of those. I don't know if they both came with the same mod, because I only have 2 trait mods in here, so I don't know where it came from. But I also have socially anxious, and this one is very interesting because it says sims with social anxiety will often become uncomfortable in social situations. They do not receive negative moodlets when their social need is low. They may experience panic attacks and stomach trouble, resulting in frequent bathroom trips, especially while out in public. Therefore, they prefer to stay at home. Now, what helped this was the Xanax that you can get at the pharmacy helps that. And I'll show you how to do that, and that is with base mental drugs. But the trait mods that I will suggest will be in the description, as well with all the mods. A link will be in the description to most of them. A couple I cannot share. But let's move on. We got our personality here, and you can dress them the way you want, and we're ready to start dating. So I'll see you there. Okay, before we actually go out on this date, let's look at a couple of mods. Well, 4 mods in particular, and that would be Wicked Whims, Base Mental Drugs, Slice of Life mod, and an interaction queue extender mod. And I'll explain how you can use these and set these up so that you make a more realistic romantic relationship. Okay, so Wicked Whims, they have an attractiveness system, an impression system. You can purchase condoms if you need them, and STD type of medication, because with the Patreon version of Wicked Whims you get a lot of new features, and one of those is the STD thing. So if you go out there and you do happen to take the date a little bit further, then you have to be careful, and I do suggest that you purchase medicine in advance just in case. But let's look at a few of these systems and how to set them up. And the first system will be the attractiveness system, and when you download Wicked Whims, it's already enabled, so we don't have to enable it or anything. It's already enabled. If you want to disable it, you can go through the settings, but you would just click on your sim and go to attractiveness, click on that menu, and if you want to change something about what he likes and what he dislikes, you just go to change sim attractiveness, and we have him. And you can go and fine-tune all the things that he will like. But let's go to like the fundamental attractiveness traits. Let's go through that, so you can decide whether he likes male or females. I'll just leave it as is. It's usually it's female, so that's already selected. But if you want to add a dislike, I'll just put male. And you can do preferred appearance. I'm going to leave things as they are, but as you can see, you just pick what you want and what you don't want. Preferred occult, preferred age, preferred voice type. Let's do preferred age. We would go with young adult, and not interested in adult age or elderly. So keep those there. And voice type, preferred voice depth. All right, and as you can see, you can even what kind of hairstyle they have, the hair color. You can pick what kind of hair color you want and what kind of hair color you don't want. But I'm just going to leave everything else like it is, because everybody will have their own preferences, and you can go through there and look through there. But I just wanted to show you how to create your preferences. All right, then let's move on. The next thing is you could purchase condoms or STD medication, and you would do that on a computer. So I will head up to the computer. It's actually on this floor. I will head over to the computer and we'll do that. All right, here we are. Let's see. He decided to play a game right quick. But I'm going to go to the Wicked Whims menu, purchase items, and as you can see, you can purchase Not So Wicked lice killing shampoo. Let me have 2 bottles of those and a box of condoms. There we go. And it'll should arrive. Did it arrive? Is it in the? Yeah, it'll come through the mailbox. Okay. Now another thing you can order on the computer while we're on the computer is through Base Metal Drugs, and you can order, like, especially for the conditions we have, the traits that we gave them, you can purchase on the dark web medication for, ADHD, and which is Adderall and Xanax. Xanax, we got to go to the pharmacy, which I'll show you in a moment. So here's the Adderall. I'm going to purchase some. I've already purchased some, but I'll go get it out the mailbox. I purchased some earlier, so let me get the mail here, and we'll have our Adderall for our little condition here. Let's see. There we go. Ooh, we've got plenty and a little weed. All right, yeah, that's good for a date too, I guess. All right, now I'm gonna head to the pharmacy because we don't want to be on our dates wigging out or anything like that. So let's go to Base Metal Drugs, and we'll just go to a doctor's appointment. It's $100, and we'll get us some Xanax. All right, gave us a notification. Feeling a bit under the weather, guy? Come on by, and we'll give you a checkup. Sure, just give me my prescription, please. All right, we're back. It says, all right, guy, give these pills a go, and remember to give us a call if you are experiencing any out of the ordinary side effects. All right, the interesting thing about the Xanax is that when it's paired with the socially anxious trait that I added to him, it does actually calm him down. So when I go to a public lot without taking the Xanax, he gets his stomach. Sometimes his stomach will be bad. It'll have a buff saying his stomach hurts and stuff like that. But when I take the Xanax, we do not get any of the social anxiety buffs. So it actually does work, which I thought was pretty cool. And social anxiety is something people have when they actually go on dates or something. So I thought that would add a level of realism. All right, let's move on to the next mod. The next mod is Slice of Life mod that has a personality system, and it has a lot of social interactions. It has a drama system, so it's very realistic to have when you're out dating or trying to have a romantic relationship. So what you have, let's go to the settings to get the personality modifier, and you can pick his personality type. So let's try that. You can go from the champion, the commander, kind of composer, to all these other things. I think I would have him be a thinker, since he's kind of introverted and everything like that. So we gave him the thinker personality thing. And he has a mild breakout. He has more personality. Your symbols start to act differently and have different moodlets. Each personality type can affect skills, socials, moods, relationships, and autonomy. It's finally time that Sims acted differently and not the same. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. And he was watching some sports and stuff like that. Okay, so there's a lot more of the slice of life that'll come into play, but it depends on what you're doing. You can always click on here. If you have the acne, you can take care of that. The phone has apps and social media, so you can kind of talk to your dates or something like that, or people you meet, friends you create through your dating. So, but it really works in the background more than in the foreground, and different pills you can take as well, because they do get sick and everything. They get sick a lot, so the medication comes in handy. All right, the next one is for your interaction queue. And the mod I suggest here is the interaction queue extender. So instead of just having just a few interactions stacked up, you can stack up to 16, which comes in handy when you're actually out on your date. You can sit there and click up a bunch of interactions, and they can play out more smoothly instead of having to stop and click when you reach the limit. So I thought that was very handy, and I'll show you that in action when we actually go out on a date, which we're about to do. So let's go out, and first let's get going. So with the next app, the next mod I want to tell you about, it's called TUMBLR dating app, and it's located in the socials on your phone. And here it is, and we're just going to go out on a date. It's 2:40 something in game, so we better hurry up because it's overcast. It's probably going to rain with my luck. So we can go on a blind date with a male or female, one night stand. We can enable hookup calls, which is pretty cool, pretty realistic. And we can go out with someone. We can choose who we want to go out with, so I'll do that. Okay, so let's go out with her, the first one, I guess. And I already set something up with Nina Caliente, but let's go out with her. All right, here we are with our date. And another thing I want to mention before we get started is that if you don't want to use this TUMBLR dating app, you can use other event mods to go somewhere and try to meet people and establish a romantic relationship. The couple I'll have linked in the description will be the basic events bundle mod and the sugar dating event mod, if you want to make it about a little bit something else about making money on your dates. All right, and I believe both of these are by Kawaii Stacy. All right, so let's kind of interact with our date. So we're on this date. We have to kiss the date, socialize a little bit, and compliment the appearance. I'm not going to completely finish this, but I'm just going to show you the overview of the TUMBLR dating app. Oh, and another thing, let's check out his moodlets. It says, "No fear. Guy isn't letting the fears get to him today from the socially anxious trait. So good for you. He's doing good today. The sim is having fun because they are doing what they love, and also makes them happy. All right, feeling great." So he's in a really good mood. He's fearless right now. More personality. All right, that's from Slice of Life. And let's see, let's play. He's feeling playful and feeling okay, and he has a mild breakout, so that's what he already had. So we'll see what else happens. Hold on, dude. They're all trying to talk to this guy. How about you two sit here together and let's start talking and stuff. All right, let's get this date started. She's sad because she just got divorced. I don't know what's wrong with her stomach though. So let's attempt an introduction because she's like all kind of famous and stuff. This date is going by horribly. This is a horrible date. I don't ever want to see you again. Okay, there's no way we're going to sit through this, so I'm going to see if I can ask her to come over to his place. Alright, so I ended the date early because this is too much, and I'm going to see if I can have her come over to his place and we can have privacy. Okay, this is a much better setting. We're at his place and she is too. And I'm going to show you some of the social interactions from all the mods and everything. So here it says, I am an ESFJ type. My reputation and the people in my life are important to me. I am very caring and social. I am religious. I love volunteering, doing charity, celebrating holidays, spending time with family, cooking, entertaining, and doing sports. I am affectionate and believe that I should devote myself to my partner. Good gracious. That's pretty cool. All right. I did cheat the friendship and romance bar just to show you all the options in these mods and everything. Let's see what else we can do. Let's go through friendly, and we can ask about her income. That's through slice of life. It's a little weird to ask her on the first date, but we're gonna move things pretty fast in a few seconds here. Try to get them married within 5 minutes. So this is from the impressionist, the impressions system through Wicked Whim, so we can be flattering, and that seems to work. And we can do a first kiss. Let's do that. Yeah, we just met, but let's do a first kiss. And of course, it would be overcast and getting nighttime, so you might not be able to see much. And let's do one more. Let's look through some more. Let's look through the romance options. We can ask her to, let's see if we can get some of the, let's express love for Kayla. Let's ask her about her attractiveness dislikes. That's through Wicked Whims as well. Oh, something didn't go right there. Oh, it went alright. Okay, another mod that you can use that that I'll have linked but I won't show in this video is romantic interactions mod. And I prefer to use Wicked Whims in that area just because I'm used to using them, and I prefer them over those animations. And so I'll show you a few that are safe to share in this video that won't cause any problems or anything. But as you know, with using Wicked Whims, you just click on the floor. And I'm going to go through the menu, but I won't show you the menu. What you'll see next is just the animation. Alright, this one is the romantic makeout animation by Ooh La La. You can download these, or you can find them from the Wicked Whims website. And just keep in mind, Wicked Whims is for 18 plus only, okay? Alright, let me show you a couple of more. On the sofa would be really romantic. So these are a little bit more romantic. There are a lot of romantic animations and more being created as we speak by a few animators, which you can keep up with through the Wicked Whims website. I like these better than the romantic interactions mod, but of course if you don't want to deal with all the extra stuff with Wicked Whims, I would highly suggest that mod for romantic interactions. But if you want these romantic interactions, they're mostly in the teasing menu. So most are in the teasing. Even if you click on the bed, the sofa, on the floor, just go through the teasing and you'll see the more acceptable ones, I guess you could call it. Alright, so let's move on to the next mods I want to talk about. The next mod is improved relationships, the cheating version, and the last mod I'll be talking about in this video is the divorce mod. Okay, so I've set it up where they got married really quickly, and now I just want to show off the improved relationships mod for cheating. And we're going to do something a little bit cold-blooded, but we're going to cheat right in front of her. I already established a relationship earlier with Nina Caliente. So what we're going to do, we're going to passionate kiss. It's like, and so she got upset. Okay, the cheating part was a little bit hard to set up, but I finally got her to just get mad and stuff at him cheating. So now I can have a few interactions. So what I'll do is go to mean, and here's one, blame Kayla for the cheating. It's her fault. Alright. And then from her perspective, there are a few. The girl that left, there would have been a few. The smooth apology. Let's go to mean. and we can fight him for cheating on us. So let's do that. Alright, so she won that. And let's check out our buffs. So, oh lord, she's irritated. She's on her period. And we solved nothing for talking about what happened with your partner. We tried, but solved absolutely nothing. She's craving alcohol real bad. And she has a memory. This is a slice of life right here. And a broken heart from the memory system. And again, slice of life. And the desires, probably from Wicked Whims. Yeah, there are a lot of different things going on with her, but that's basically the interactions that you can have with the cheating mod for improved relationships. Okay, let's check out the very last mod, which is the divorce mod, and this will work through the main menu at first. And let's go, and we will ask for a divorce. I'm sorry, just keep. Alright. Alright, and his girlfriend congratulated him on getting married. So let's send a divorce request for $300. There we go. And that'll take a couple of days. You can always check on the status here. Let me go up here. Guy's papers for divorce are on its way. Guy may check the status of the procedure at any time on a computer. Alright, that's what we're doing. And you go through household. And we check divorce procedure. Alright, so now we can finally get our divorce. Let's just go to the main menu and divorce for $5,000. Get this over with. Harry. So guy is divorcing Kayla. And you do get divorce papers right here. Here, just put them on the floor. And they can read them each. I'm just going to have them put it back in the inventory. Alright, before I end the video, I just wanted to let you know that if you have any questions about any of these mods, definitely leave them in the comment section. I'll do my best to help you with any issue that you have. Just be patient. I won't be able to get them, you know, right away or anything like that. You don't have to use all these mods. As a matter of fact, I'm just using 9, but there are 20 different mods, 20 or more. A lot of them in the traits and events category, stuff like that, but it'll all enhance and make your romantic relationships in the game more realistic. And of course, make sure you know how to use the mod properly. Read up on whichever ones you use so you know what you're doing, especially Wicked Whims. And as a matter of fact, if you need a tutorial, I have a tutorial in the channel on Wicked Whims, shows you everything you need to know. Base metal drugs, I have a few tutorials as well, but if you have any questions, just leave it in the comment if you don't want to see the videos. Alright, so that'll do it for this video. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.